a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. all game long. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Larkin out there with the Prophet. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Silk. And it's Price in at the 5. They've got Fresh. Michael Jordan is out there with Laverne. Then there's Baller. And it's Vesely in at center. Hey, Smitty, when a team underperforms early in the season, fans tend to go crazy. I mean, they just can't figure out why this is happening. But what are the players saying to each other on the bench when they're traveling in the locker room?
You know, I think when you're having great communication, Kevin, with guys amongst each other, you're trying to get through it, you're working through it. Whether you get through it or not is fine. I think there's a sign that things are going wrong. Kevin, you hear about these player-only meetings. When you start having 2 or 3 of those, that's when the ship is starting to go south.
Anderson's shot is off. Passes it to Ball. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
There's Price. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
And then Vesely with the dunk.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. It's Anderson with the drive. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, my God. They can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
And Fresh picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Michic's shot is good.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
From deep. Price with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Laverne. But they'll get another chance. Vesely, good, nice job down low. Vesely's got 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Larkin. That's tipped, and that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Anderson outside. Shot clock at 5 from about 19 feet.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
To the middle. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Look at Oklahoma City. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now, for this home ball club, they have to like the progression that we've seen. Bit by bit, everything coming together. Consistency going forward will be key.
Nice shot by Larkin.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred. Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground, textbook, old school rebound.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Freaks checked in for Fresh. Off the inbound pass. Can't hit that one. And a lowly 30% to start this game out. Here's Singleton, and the dunk by Singleton.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Both teams deciding to change it up.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution.
And the home team has possession. And Westerman kicks to Williams. Mamatoglu, he's covered by Bobois. But they get it back. Goes back up. Williams gets the bucket. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. ABC passes to B. Here's the mayor. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Bobois. Goes up again, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Out to the wing. Here's Westerman. Off target from three-point range. Cloak loose, taken away by Williams. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Bobois. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's ABC. 9 points last game. Offensive rebound. Simon. Good D by Williams. Now here's Freak. D right on him, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the line for him here.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the strike.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the second free throw, good. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Bobois. He's guarded closely. Pass to B. Here's ABC. There's the 3. Laverne grabs the miss. Gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's ABC. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Bobois can't get it to go. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Freak. No good on the triple.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
No good that time. Down low, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The home team, they lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Here's Westerman. Laverne is out there with Freak. Then it's Cool Hands. Then it's T. And it's Westerman in at the 1. They've got the Mayor. Prez out there with ABC. Then there's Big Dog. And it's B in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Smitty, we're seeing preseason and even regular season games take place overseas on foreign soil. Would you have enjoyed that when you were playing?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. I know the travel is an added challenge, and at the same time, you appreciate where the game takes you. It is definitely growing globally, going places you might otherwise never experience, especially in a basketball setting.
One shot.
Just 26% out there, a terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. ABC is out there with Prez. Then there's the Mayor. Then there's B. And it's Simon in at the 3 slot. Here's Westerman. From 17 feet out. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Here's Big Dog. Here's the Mayor, and he lays it straight in. The Mayor's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Here's Freak. And the 3 off target. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Jacks up a 3. Shot by Detome, no good. Now here's Anderson. He's covered by Fresh. Here's Simon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
Singleton, he's checked in for B. He's perfect from the line this time. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Simon, the pass to Anderson. And good that time. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, temporary. Is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency, but players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices, and some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Baller. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Fresh picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Micic. 9 points last game out. Rebound by Vesely. Vesely's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's DeColo. Rebound by Singleton.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. Terrific vision there with that pass. Hit his teammate perfectly in transition.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
A second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
Isn't it interesting, Smitty? We're seeing guys like Dirk and Vince Carter play into their 40s. I'm wondering if this is a byproduct of improved nutrition and conditioning, and if that accelerates this trend.
I think it does, Kevin. I also agree to add to that. I think the game is less physical. I think a lot of those guys are taking care of themselves, but when the game is not as physical, it's a lot more perimeter. You can play longer. I'm curious, Kevin, will anybody play into their 50s?
You know, wouldn't that be amazing? That's a good question. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Micic. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Williams, he's checked in for Fresh.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for the Prophet. He's averaging 10 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Pass to Singleton. Here's Pleiss. In the corner, it's Freak. Over in the corner, Williams shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. The pass to Vesely from deep 3-point range. Missed it. Shooting 50% at 3 for 6. And that's a foul called on Baller. That's his first foul. Fresh is checked in for Michael Jordan. 1:44 left to play here in the half. Fires at the elbow. Nice jump shot. Good.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
And yes, it's good.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Malkin, the pass to Anderson. Good. Anderson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And it's Freak missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break?
On Friday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. Then on Saturday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
That's his second personal foul. At the line. Ball line. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And he's good on the second. Being about 35% from the floor, not much falling for them. On the wing, Williams. Passes it to Ball, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half, and Fresh picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
He doesn't get the second one. Thing in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Over in the corner, Williams fires for 3. That one misses.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
So the wing on the left. Here's Bolby. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's DeColo. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the visiting.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Your defense has been very good. Why has that happened?
I think our guys are committed on that end. Everybody's active. Everybody's covering for each other. And we know how important it is.
Mike, we'll see if it continues in the next.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what did you see from them?
You can see where the priorities are. Rebounding, and then more rebounding. They made a concerted effort to get the glass clean.
And
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Prophet really making a difference.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
They've got ballers. Laverne is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Fresh, and it's Vesely in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce. Here's Anderson. and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender, right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
You know, Steve, the 2018 rookie class really burst out onto the scene. What has impressed you most about that group?
I think a couple things, Kevin. First of all, they're very talented. They handle themselves extremely well off the court. Well, most of those guys were able to last through the rookie wall and play pretty much 75 to 82 games.
Yeah, really put their fingerprints on their team, didn't they?
They did, and a lot of those guys are leaders.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Maçı. Pass to Larkin. Here's Maçı. He's covered by Fresh. Traps in the tray. 11 points for the Prophet.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Here's DeColo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for DeColo. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Singleton kicks to Anderson. There's the pass to Singleton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Now here's Fresh. He's guarded closely. Lays it up off the glass.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Maçı, the pass to Anderson. Larkin kicks to Singleton. Count it. Singleton's got 5.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Rebound by Larkin. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Fresh picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
T's checked in for Fresh. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Sinks the three-pointer. 9 points for A-Train.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
And that one drops for him.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Shot from 12. Maçı can't hit. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Anadolu. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Maçı, 11 points in the game. He feeds it to Larkin. The pass to B. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got his 6th rebound on the night to the inside. Here's Cool Hands off the left rim and out. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. And T is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. Here's Micic. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Inside, here's Dunston. The shot, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Freaks checked in for Cool Hands. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Passes to Westerman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about the numbers here for B? He's putting up about 5 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or 2 on him, but that's easier said than done.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Bobois, the pass to Simon, to the paint. Here's the mayor. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Williams. Pass to Westerman. Laverne with the ball. Over in the corner, Williams. And he hits it to tie the game up. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the game. Gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Kicks it to Bobois. The pass to the main. They could use a bucket. Excellent D there from Williams. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the 2nd half. Here's Westerman. He has 6. Here's Laverne. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Simon. No good with the triple. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Here's Bobois, and finished off by Prez.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Count it, good. And that's now 6 points for Freak.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Here's ABC, stolen, ripped away, and he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Got to recognize the situation, trying to get a 2-for-1.
Absolutely, but at the same time, you want to get a good shot.
Thing is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the 3rd quarter. Bobois, the pass to B. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there, the hoop plus the harm.
Singleton, he's checked in for the main. On the free throw, no good. Gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Here's DeColo. It's stolen by Bobois.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
That one drops for him.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Williams passes to DeColo. Shoots over Beaubois. Can't hit from 12. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The away team leading by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. They've got Anderson. Silk is out there with B, and it's ABC, and it's Simon in at the 2 guard. Kolinich, no good from 11 feet.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Bullby. It's tipped. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Here's Freak. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's ABC. And that's a foul called on Bowler. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Freak. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Micic can't hit. Struggles apparent. 37% from the field. They get it again. Right wing. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Larkin kicks to Pleiss. Pass to Anderson. Down low. Here's Micic at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's DeColo. Bucket is good.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Here's Micic. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Count that bucket. Micic has got 11 in the second half.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
A nice shot by Vesely.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Laverne, he's checked in for Williams. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
And Laverne throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Passes it to Larkin. Now Anderson. 13 feet away. Rebound by Vesely. Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Really left alone that time.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Pass to Larkin. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Anderson wide open. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's DeColo right through the D for the layup.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
Now the pass to Larkin. To the inside. The offensive rebound. And he gets the bucket. That's 7 points for Silk.
Can't be that easy for him. Gotta body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny or you can just front the post.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
He's checked in for Pleiss.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, the Prophet.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
A minute 42 left in the game. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Inside. It's picked off. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Maçı has got 21.
And that shot was huge as they try to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
Gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Singleton. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Baller passes to Detome, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And I think hitting that championship winning shot his freshman year of college, Jordan has brought that clutch gene with him to the pros.
And here's Anderson for three. Buries it from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And now we've got the intentional foul. To the left side wing. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Detome. Shot from the inbound. He takes it up and lays it in.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
And that's an intentional foul. Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. At the line, Anderson. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. T, the pass to Laverne. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Williams. That's his second personal foul. At the line, Anderson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. From deep. They get it back.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin